underrated podcast. We got special guests in the house. Killer Cam,
Killer Cam, what's up? What's up, man? What's happening?
how you doing, sir?
What's
good, Cam? What's up, man?
G?
We got Roy.
Hey, what's up?
We got Johnny.
Hey, how you guys doing?
How was y'all's week?
How was our week, man? Who want to start? Roy must be a good week. You got a haircut.
Let's make it short. Let's not get to know each other right now.
So you really don't want to know? Why'd you ask me?
How you doing, Cam?
I'm chilling. It's Saturday.
How's your day going, Johnny?
I was about to get to it. You didn't want to let me speak.
You started getting a head count.
All right, my day. Like first off, I started it off with a hearty bowl of oats.
I'm talking about your week.
Oh, my week.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I started the week off, pretty much with a hearty bowl of oats.
Yeah.
Try to keep it simple. It's not a difficult day in, day out. You know.
Any loud music today?
A lot of loud music.
Yeah.
Moneybag Yo is a loud ass album.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, it was a good week. It was a good week. Average. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, but
That's what's up.
yeah.
Well, speaking of ass grabbing, we got Odell Beckham. He's back in the news.
Yeah, that's your boy,
Bruh.
That's your boy, right?
Dude, he stared at that ass before he hit it.
Yeah.
That's an old incident though. The old you talking about?
He was
the one
ready.
where-
No,
this
he
one,
didn't.
he
No,
stared.
it was the same. He had the same build up.
Yeah. Dude, he was like,
he out here attacking it.
He just added a new move to his
Yeah.
repertoire.
Wow.
He ain't just looking.
He's
He
on the-
liking.
He on
Yeah,
the
he was
prowl
ready.
like that. He
Yeah.
double tapping in real
Bruh.
life.
Like what
It's
happened?
not Instagram, Odell. You can't just go tapping on every
Yeah.
ass. You know,
Like every time I watch that video, I pick up something new. Like,
that's what I said. I was like, every time it's something.
like, did you see when he flicked something at him the first time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He flicked something at him, didn't get his attention, so he stared at that thing, and then he gave him a pity pat.
You saw the wind up though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, "What's happening right
Yeah.
now?"
Dude, from across the room, he noticed. He
Yeah,
was coming in, and then he just.
like, he was an old guy too. I'm like, "Damn, Odell, you like it mushy like that?"
Bruh, but you know it's bad because the dude pressed charges. Like he like
Did he though, or did like his representatives? We ain't gonna let that boy touch you like that.
somebody was
You
one of
can't
his
be disrespected like that.
one of his homeboys gassed him on the way home. Oh, you let that nigga slap your ass like that?
They on the depends aisle. He's like, "You gonna let him touch you like that?" He's like, "You know what? You're right." But like, what do you think?
Like, gonna get you no check, boy.
Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think he's really gonna go to jail or something?
Like,
Or
how do you-
nothing's gonna happen.
How do you make that call to 911? Like, yo,
Hello?
Like, he's a cop. He didn't have to make the
I
call.
gotta file a complaint. Like,
do you sound like distressed or like inconvenienced? Like, how do you tell people that at your age that somebody
Something
your
happened?
grandson's age touched your
I
butt?
was assaulted.
Did you get a look at the perp? It was Odell.
Where did he touch you?
Oh, he
Yeah.
didn't even say it. He's like, my backside.
That's they put up a doll.
That was the term. He was backside.
They held a
Yeah.
doll up, point to the place where he touched you.
That's wild.
How did it make you feel?
That's crazy. But yeah, I think it's not really gonna be a big deal.
No.
First of all, it was an old man.
But still, like, and then and he's out there throwing money at the team, and then he
Yeah.
gonna say it was fake money. Then the dude was like, "Nah, that was real money." Like,
Fucking
Why are you
Joe.
walking around
He
with
didn't
big
have to
buddy?
snitch on him.
Fucking
though.
Joe. Joe sounds like
he
a
didn't have to
snitch
snitch
name.
on him.
he
Bro.
had to because like he in the draft, and they say, oh, Joe lied about the money Odell was giving out.
Is it really gonna be an investigation like
they
that
will
though?
fuck him over for that, bro. Like they'll vacate the championship and all
But
kind of stuff.
that's
for that.
crazy that he can't
Are they-
do that.
They would.
They
They,
gonna
could do,
vacate
they
his
could do shit
championship.
like that though.
Dude,
They
I mean,
will.
I can.
Name a
but-
time.
Dude, the NCAA does what they want.
Name a time.
Dog, when it's dealing with money and they want to be petty, they will take shit away.
Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
Reggie
Yeah.
Bush.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush got
He got his
Escalade.
Heisman taken back.
He got an Escalade
He
or
had
some
him,
shit
he
like
had him
that.
mail his
Like,
Heisman back.
Didn't something happen with Cam though when he got like a car, like a little car or something? I think he was in the news for something
They're
similar to
petty
that.
about Jameis Winston with the
Yeah.
crab legs.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
two
crab
legs.
Crab legs.
Well, shit, you know.
I mean,
Goddamn. So, like, how do you feel about that though? Do you think that really brought awareness or any new light to him giving them players money?
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like LeBron James can send Ohio State the headphones that cost the same amount of money that he's giving out.
Odell did that too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just a different type of value.
So
They're
like,
sending
fuck
cash.
all that. So you said that you would rather have a OBJ over AB. Like at this point, where you at?
At this point,
still
looking at the record, it's still gonna be yes. Like, why would I pick AB
Look,
over Odell? Who got a
A-
job right now?
AB got mental.
Hey, that's right. Yeah.
AB got mental issues. Though OBJ just a distraction. Like
So okay, who do I want? Somebody with mental issues or somebody
Like,
just playing
soon as
ass
he
grab?
gets some help, as soon as he gets some help, he's gonna be good. But first, he gotta, get rid of that ego real quick. And
Okay,
he'll be straight.
you're making my case for me. Why would I
Yeah,
want
you
that?
saying he still needs a lot of
OBJ is
help.
about to get suspended, bro. Like
He's suspended, meaning he can come back to work.
I think he's
I'll
gonna
see
get
you on
suspended.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
head
right.
ass.
Nah,
Like,
nah.
what are we talking
And
about?
then he didn't produce last year. He was starting to get on what's his name head
AB's
already.
looking for a job
Who-
right now.
who
He's
pro-
fighting people.
All right,
now.
who produced more, AB or Odell last year?
Oh, gosh.
Got you.
He's gonna go check the stats real quick.
Who are you picking, AB or Odell?
I mean, I'm gonna pick the one that's playing right
So
now.
why would you ask me that? Why would you break
But
news?
I'm saying though, like just period. As far as never mind, it don't make.
Yeah, because I'm about to ask you again.
Man.
Period. Like, who would you pick, AB or
Fuck you,
Odell?
I'm picking AB.
Oh,
Shit.
hey,
No,
break
you're
no
not
laws,
picking
though,
it.
I know,
man.
man.
I mean,
His fucking agent quit on him, right?
it wasn't a bad decision, but
He's a civilian, bro. He's cussing out cops like for no reason. Like, why
AB's
would I
just an
want that?
IG star right now. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh,
He about to fight Logan Paul.
I
Like,
like the song though. I got a whole lot of.
oh, you saw that? I kept scrolling. Like, not today, baby.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, that's crazy. But anyway, speaking of AB, do you think this is gonna help or hurt his case?
Oh man,
rhetorical question.
it's gonna help. It's gonna help his case because I think everybody's gonna realize that he really needs some help, and somebody needs to really help that man. Like we all know,
Yeah,
that it's something going on now.
yeah. You
Come
remember the movie Radio
Nah,
starring Cuba Gooding Jr.?
oh my god,
You know he really loved playing
That's
football.
funny. This is like the
Damn.
second.
They never let
Oh
him
my
play.
God.
They let him observe.
Bro, you know why this is funny? Because I had no idea what that movie was till like 2 weeks ago. Somebody was like,
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I've never
damn.
watched it. Yeah.
Damn.
Missed out, man.
if you watch the real life version, it's kind of playing out. Like, I mean, in a way.
You're calling him retarded.
I'm
Like,
not, I ain't calling nobody retarded.
you said he was in special classes.
Who?
You said
Who was in
AB,
special class?
AB.
I don't know if he was in special classes,
He's just comparing. He's not calling.
but he gives off the ingredient of somebody with
He got the
some
traits. He got
with
the
some
traits.
So you saying
deficiency.
You're saying he's slow.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think he's slow?
Nah, man, I think he just don't know what the fuck is going on. He don't know. He don't know his left from his right.
Those are the ingredients.
Damn, when you add it all up,
Like, I heard him talking in the video, and it sounded like he used to be a boxer, bro. Like, it do sound like he got like the CTE thing that you originally was talking about.
yeah, I mean that's why I said like somebody
Yeah,
to
I
help
know,
the man.
I thought the CTE team, but I just finished the Aaron Hernandez documentary, so it was in my head.
Yeah.
I saw the video. I'm like, oh shit, it's playing out like that, like the shit he's showing and all that. I don't know, man. You need some help though.
Yeah.
I said that a long time ago, and Chris said I was giving him a crutch.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
At
true.
that point, it definitely felt like a crutch. Like, you
Yeah.
can do like 3 things in a row that's stupid, but you build up a resume. All right,
Yeah.
you might got CT. Like, what do you want?
now,
Somebody,
now that we do the math.
Yes.
Yeah.
like he
My
got
hands
that-
are tied. I got no room here.
Man,
So what do you think of him and agreeing to fight?
I don't know.
you gotta
Did you
get a
see-
check.
Did you
Like,
see
I heard that
the 10-minute video
still
he
got
posted?
that money though. I heard they still got that money from the Raiders, and he still got that money from New England.
He's acting like he
Who
didn't.
said that? Did AB say
There was
that?
news reports like that. That the
I thought he got fired the day before he got the money.
Yeah,
Both-
he
both
got
times.
fucked up on that.
he got some kind of money from both of those teams.
He got-
and
he
it was a
probably
good
got-
little. It was a good little chunk.
It wasn't the 28.
He
mil.
probably got paid for like being there when he was there, like on the
He
roster.
got probably
I
like a
don't
signing
know.
bonus. He
Yeah,
missed
It was
out on
Yeah.
a decent amount that he got
He
paid.
I
missed
mean,
out on a lot,
Yeah,
man.
it's NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, even the kickers get paid, all right. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Squad.
Yeah,
not relatively, not really.
I'd be happy to be there. You know, just give me something.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if he got paid if he's gonna fight Logan Paul.
I seen Logan Paul. You know, he's fought like twice now.
What KSI fought him
KSI.
twice?
Yeah, he's really training.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd probably take Logan Paul
I would
due
take
to
Logan Paul.
the training that he's been
But
in.
did you see the 10-minute video
Buckets.
AB posted of him training?
Who? AB?
Yeah, he posted a
I
10-minute video of him
saw.
training.
I saw like 10 seconds
He
of it.
hired like an Olympic boxer to help him train.
Yeah, that's weird flex, but okay.
He got Floyd Mayweather in there.
Yeah, like how do you
Man.
how do you explain that? Like, hey man, I want you to train me.
I'm in here with Floyd, sucker.
Who's this? AB, the football player? But yeah,
man, I need you to come spar with me.
okay.
I gotta see that conversation, man.
How do you feel about Xavier Woods saying that Cowboys are going to be in the Super Bowl next year?
It's confidence, man. I like it.
I mean, what's new? I mean, that's the news out of the
Yeah.
camp every year.
Yeah.
That's the news out the
My
camp
man
every
is
year.
seeing the light
You
at the
got-
tunnel. I like that.
New coach, new energy. They're gonna do it.
New coach.
That's the
Even if
thought.
it was the old coach.
That's very like abstract. New energy.
Like,
It's a lot of
man,
optimism.
Yes.
A lot of optimism.
man, we got
We're done
you know
with
what?
the clapping.
We're right on
we're done.
time.
Look, hey, if Garrett wouldn't have got fired, I'd be like, you know what? He didn't clap that much. You know what? It wasn't really him. Let him. Let
He
him
got
go.
one up.
He's gonna do it again this year. Dak
Yeah.
got another year of the offense.
Yeah.
And no, it would have been
Damn,
something.
Johnny,
Like,
it's weird seeing you in this new
Yeah.
light. Like you come
Yeah.
to the
what are
realization.
you talking about? Really?
Like last year,
he
you
got
were,
a Cowboy shirt on.
I'm a
I mean,
Cowboys fan.
he's still blind though. You could see now.
I don't think they're gonna win it.
I'm
just a
impressed.
fan, bro.
So who do you think is gonna get
I don't
further
think they're winning.
with Garrett getting signed to New York as a coordinator? Do you think his team's gonna go further now versus the Cowboys?
Nah, Cowboys.
Now the Cowboys will still win more games than
Yeah,
the Giants.
yeah,
The Giants, they have a lot of skill positions that they got to fill, especially like the wide receiver position. I know
Yeah.
they had a lot of injuries last season, but they need a playmaker. What they picks looking like this year. I don't even know. I know
I
they got
don't
a
know.
couple of firsts,
Mm.
some shit like that.
And also their coach, man, I forgot his name, but he did a couple of jumps. He wasn't an offensive coordinator or anything. So
Judge.
What were we talking about?
yeah.
We talked about that, right?
Yeah,
We compared
he
him
went from water boy to coach.
It was somebody else that
Yeah.
we compared to, and you were like, somebody said he had more experience. I forgot who it was.
I don't
It
know.
was probably Antonio.
Probably.
I was like, how's he got experience
I mean, he worked under
Yeah.
what is it, Saban?
Yeah,
Saban
he's-
and
he's been around the
to
game.
be a head
Yeah.
coach though?
I
that
don't
happens
know.
all the time now.
That's
You
so
know, you don't
weird.
need no experience nowadays.
What's your qualification? I watch YouTube.
It's like an Indeed post.
mean,
Like let me apply here.
Right?
That's crazy. So as far as Super Bowl, since is your pick still in?
Oh nah.
All right.
I
So
had Ravens Niners.
since we're all out, what team do you think is gonna go to
What
the
Niners
Super Bowl
are
this
there?
year?
My team's
Yeah,
still
Niners.
in. I said I had the Niners.
What team do you think is still gonna be in?
Can't even say that with a straight face. I can't stand Chris, man.
What two teams do you think is gonna make it to the Super Bowl
Oh,
this year?
Like, I didn't
Kansas-
pick-
Kansas
I gotta-
City
I
and
gotta
San
pick
Fran.
for real.
I
got Kansas City and
got Kansas City and
And who?
Packers.
the Packers. Yeah,
And the Packers?
I got Tennessee with the upset.
You think so?
And Niners.
And Niners, okay.
Damn, you got exact opposite.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna win it all?
Oh, Niners.
Kansas City.
Niners. Oh,
Oh no.
What you
Oh,
got?
I'm gonna go Kansas City.
yeah, I'm gonna go Kansas.
I'm
City.
getting close. I think this is gonna be my last year with the Patriots.
Yeah, are we
Uh,
all on the same page for Kansas City? Damn.
Not the new guy.
But me though.
Nah.
Yeah, I think at the end of this season, I might be in the market for a new team.
That's
Yeah, me
every
too,
season
yeah.
for you.
No,
Wow.
I picked the Patriots for the last 2 seasons.
Oh, now that Tom Brady.
Yeah,
now that Tom Brady. Hey, look.
You see how that
Wow.
sounds?
Yeah.
You see how that sounds?
I'm not.
Now that Tom Brady's leaving, he's like,
Come
nah,
on.
I'm not a Patriots.
Yeah,
fan.
I'm like, I'm gonna head out. Like, what do you want?
He's like,
I'm
I gotta
not-
pick my teams after Vegas Hogs.
Yeah, I'm not chained to an organization like this
Yeah.
guy. This guy used to be like that too,
But
but
free, man. I'm
he's-
out here.
Like,
I'm
I've
loving every
convinced him,
minute of it.
Just pick the team that you think is gonna be good. Don't be chained to an
There's
organization.
been like twice after you said that saying you're a Cowboys fan, then you're not.
like players leave. Why can't you? You know?
Nah.
Yeah. So you go for what do you go for? I know a lot of people they do root for players.
No,
yeah.
no.
So
You root for winners or like what?
So
who's
who's
your
expected to win, that's who he goes for.
I had Patriots this year. I had Patriots last year. NBA, I had who did I have? Warriors
Yeah,
last
the
year.
Warriors.
And then I had
Lakers.
Warriors before that.
And then Lakers this year.
Yeah, I
You
got
see a
Lakers
trend?
this year.
I see a
You see a
little
trend?
different.
Yeah,
Did
I
the
see
War-
a
did
trend.
the
See the
Warriors win?
trend,
Did
and
the Warriors win?
that's why we call him a bandwagon.
Yeah, that's the
And he's-
bandwagon.
That's
So-
Yeah.
So do you think
definition.
do you think the Lakers are hands down favorite to win this year?
They're just the favorites.
What team isn't
I
the
think the
favorite?
Clippers.
Do you
they're-
think-
I think the Clippers are more of a favorite.
No, but they're
Do you-
a favorite to win. They're one of the top 2 or 3 favorites.
Do you think Milwaukee's a favorite to win?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think Toronto's a favorite to win?
No.
So if you don't pick the top 3, you're not bandwagoning? Is that
If
how
your
this
team
goes?
is changing to the top team every year, that's
It-
when that's
It
what
just so
looks like.
happens to be the top team. I'm sorry. What do you want?
You could be ride or die for the Warriors this year.
Yeah, they're shelling themselves. I had to move on.
Exactly. But if they were still winning, then you would still be.
Now, if they still had their nucleus, then
If they,
I'd probably still go with the
man.
Warriors. Even with KD
So
leaving,
next year's up for grabs then.
No,
Once Curry and Clay get
I gotta see what
The odds
what
are.
LeBron's looking like next year. I'll probably still be Lakers next year. But
But if,
NFL wise,
AD
I gotta
doesn't
see.
come
I'll
back.
probably still be Lakers next year.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm considering
Wow.
it, but I'll probably still be a Lakers
That
next
is
year.
crazy.
Man, you can't say that now that you're jumping ship from the Cowboys.
Yeah, this guy.
Hey, I'm switching teams one time. I've been a loyal
Doesn't
Cowboy.
matter how many
This
times
guy,
you do
his
it.
first
been a-
year.
I've
Yeah.
been a loyal
Year
Cowboys.
one. I'm switching
I've
team
been
one
a
time.
I've been a loyal Cowboys fan since the day I can remember. And now I feel like I could leave.
Everybody got
I feel
different.
that.
Everybody
not
got
finna
different
keep-
reasons.
You're not finna keep doing me like this. I'm not gonna stand for it no more. I'm not finna just keep catching you.
Hurt you one time too many.
Yeah, it was just over and over again. It was abusive at that point.
All right, doesn't sound consented. So who's your team, football wise?
I'm a Charger fan.
You been Chargers forever?
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
for
they're
basketball?
trash. They're trash. But I like
Think
Phillip
so?
Rivers. Though.
Well,
Yeah.
I was a Bulls fan until like 2011.
Okay.
So
So you can
I'm a
see where
Spurs
I'm,
fan now, though.
you see where I'm
Spurs fan
coming
now?
from.
Yeah,
though,
I
like,
see.
alright.
Why did you switch?
They ended up the Derrick Rose. I think they traded him or they cut him.
Mm.
And they ended up trading Jimmy Butler like 2 years after.
You didn't
Huh?
like that?
You hung on because of
And
the
I-
old
and the ownership,
championships.
the ownership don't care. I mean,
Why
Like
you
the
why you leading him?
Cowboys.
Let him
like,
talk.
there's,
Like
a, there's a lot of
Cowboys.
things. Man. You
He's
can't be
explaining
cheap.
why. Don't
Yeah,
explain why.
damn.
You
He's
can't be
talking.
a cheat.
Leading the
Trying to win.
witness. Okay, that's
So,
cool.
but you've been a Spurs fan since
Yeah,
2011 then?
You're still a Spurs fan?
Kawhi left. I'm saying I'm still in the Spurs.
That's
Okay.
legit.
Yeah.
Are you a
Yeah.
Kawhi fan though? Like player wise?
First season, I wasn't. When he joined, when he got traded,
Yeah.
I didn't like the way he went out. But
Yeah.
he could have went to the Lakers,
Could
and they
have.
would have been unstoppable. But
I mean, he wouldn't have
He was-
played, so it wouldn't have been because of him.
Played,
Like, let's be honest
but I
here.
mean, they would have been unstoppable. Right?
Yeah, like
He wouldn't need to play then.
the third season half that he played, I guess you're right.
Why do you hate him so much for taking care of his body?
What are you talking
Why he
about?
can't take care of his
Yeah.
body?
He's
Like,
more
what's
than
up?
welcome to take care. Don't he look like Lou Will to you?
Why can't he take care of his body?
He can.
LeBron said, "Take care of yourself first."
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
So why do you shit on him?
Yeah.
You say he using
Let
up.
the dude
You
rest.
say
He's
he's using up all
tired.
his sick time.
Let him use his PTO, bro.
I mean-
Let him use his PTO.
All I'm saying, if you want to sleep in on the weekends, he's more than welcome to. Like, it's,
I think
it's
I
just,
mean,
it's just not the type of
like,
leader that I would
remember
think.
somebody said I take a lot of vacation because I get a lot of vacation. He just got a lot of vacation.
Who
He
said
earned
that?
it. He earned it.
Somebody said
This
that.
season just started. What are you
He
talking
earned
about?
it. It's been a
Bro, he had a
cruise.
busy offseason.
He just got there.
Bruh,
He had to move and he had to move and
True.
everything.
The NBA is one league. It carries an organization. All of the hours that
He
you
wasn't even
get,
in the country.
Yeah.
He was on
all of the
vacation.
hours that you get from this team
Bruh,
and that team.
Moving
done.
one country to another country is a lot of
Yeah.
work.
I'm
He's
so
been-
done. He
he's-
had no PTO at the other place he
Oh
worked
my
at.
God.
New season, it resets.
Like
Yeah.
he got
in
a
the
bed in the
hole.
locker room. What are we talking about?
He in the hole. Like,
Hey, if he wins a championship again this year, then
you can't say shit.
It ain't gonna
Yeah,
be
you can't
because of
say shit.
him
I
though.
mean-
You can't say, "Oh, Kawhi really carried them."
If
Watch
he
when-
wins
when
MVP,
playoffs come.
if he
Oh
wins
my
MVP,
God.
if he wins
Yeah.
Finals MVP,
It'll be
you
just
can
a
say that.
handy. It'll just
If-
be a handy.
If you win Finals MVP, you can say that because that means you were the most valuable player
Yeah.
of that Finals.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So I mean,
But
that's all
getting
I'm
there
saying.
don't
There's a
count, I
fact,
guess.
though.
Just, I don't think Chris realized when playoffs comes, we're gonna see the Kawhi we want.
Yeah. Kawhi ain't gonna miss no game in the
Yeah.
playoffs because ain't no back to backs.
We'll see.
That's
Like,
facts.
what's wrong with taking care
Hopefully,
of your body?
hopefully he don't break down.
he
won't.
won't.
He's rested.
Because he's rested.
Yeah.
Look
He's
at
doing
James
it
Harden
so
right now.
young.
James
Okay.
Harden looks tired right now.
Every year. Playoff
James
time,
Harden is a big body horse and will not be disrespected.
until the playoffs.
PBWH,
Didn't
big
even-
body
It's
workhorse.
been a while since I broke that out.
Wow.
So anyway, so we got the fight coming on tonight. Who you got? You got Connor or do you got Cowboy?
I got Connor.
I got
Knockout.
Connor too.
man, I don't
Connor.
know.
Don't sleep on Cerrone though.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboy dude is gonna win it.
Why? Why, Johnny?
Because I don't really fuck with Connor at all. So I have no real valid reason as to why. It's just
It's just a pick 'em.
Biased.
Yeah, man, it's just
I
like
accept that
I don't
answer.
like the
Yeah.
way this dude
When it comes to
looks.
fights,
At
that's
least
very
he's honest.
acceptable.
He's honest.
He got puffy ears. I don't like it.
Most of them
I don't think any of them got puffy ears. When I think of puffy ears, I think of Habib.
Wrestling.
And
They-
wrestling,
They get it
yeah,
from
because
wrestling.
from being on
I
the
ain't
mat.
never heard the phrase, man. Chubby
I don't,
ears.
I don't think
I've
it's
never
called
heard
puffy
that.
ears.
Yeah, chubs.
Okay, he got chubby listeners.
Shout out to the chubby listeners.
So who do you got, Roy? Do
Yeah, Connor.
you think it's gonna be a knockout?
Yes.
You think so?
Nah, it's going to a decision.
Oh nah. Cerrone's been knocked out before.
Scoring
He
a
don't got like a
distance.
glass. Like he don't got the strongest chin.
It's going a distance. Connor's
It's not
gonna
a glass
Connor's
chin,
gonna
but
be a
not a
lot
strong
more. Connor's gonna be a lot more
Yeah.
tactical this fight.
Okay.
Don't you know when they be out there and they be doing that, they be trying to fill each other out.
He's one of the few people that fight like that I've seen where he just holds his hands up.
No, John Jones does that too.
Yeah.
I haven't watched enough of his fights to see him do that.
Yeah, he be out there and that gets on my nerves.
Yeah,
And,
I'm like, bro, I
He's
want
actually ended up poking people in the eye by
All
accident
the
because
time.
of that.
Like-
Reminds me of that scene from Bloodsport.
like I want to hit you, but I don't want to miss and you slap me. You know, like damn, that's crazy.
Right.
No. Wow. Live.
But yeah, so I got Connor too.
You see his interview?
Yeah, I was
I don't
watching the
think-
interview. Did you watch it?
The Connor interview.
Yeah.
I watched
What is
snippets.
a
Yeah.
Toyota Sequoia?
I think it's an SUV.
Oh, okay.
What do you
All
think about the interview?
Mm,
right. Which interview?
The Connor interview?
Oh,
He
okay.
seemed like he was ready. Like I think he knows there's a lot on the line
Mhm.
on this fight.
that interview to me,
Okay.
it felt like it was like he asked him a lot of simple questions that he could, you know what I mean, like a lot of friendly questions that were pre-scripted, like, and he was trying to be like, oh, I'm not that cocky guy anymore. I'm a changed man, and I'm humble, and I'm going into camp with a different energy, and then I just want to do this for all the kids and everything. Like, shut up.
What's a tough question that he should have asked him?
Like, why all of a sudden are you changing like this? Like,
He asked him that. He was like, "What brought it on?" And then he even asked like, "What was the point?"
and then he let him tell him the same thing that he said over and over.
I mean,
again.
like if I already
I'm going
answered
into
it,
camp with a lot of energy, and it's a positive thing, and you know, it's not about this. He just kept saying, and didn't.
But what if that's his answer?
yeah,
it just sounded fake, like it wasn't
Maybe
real.
he's trying
Like,
to rebrand himself.
I
know what
guess,
I'm saying?
I guess so. It's just
he's just who he is.
nah, like
Mayweather changed.
2020, bro.
I'm humble.
Yeah.
I'm just a
You don't
humble
know,
guy
yeah.
now. I'm not in bars punching old
Yeah, I
men
think-
anymore.
I think
Isn't that good though?
I think the mix of his losses and all his extracurriculars
Yeah.
kind of like changed him a little bit. You know, he can't be out there
So you
punching on pops.
you saying he got knocked off his pedestal?
Trying to know
Yeah.
what
he
the
had
hell,
one of those.
Yeah, I think he got humbled a little bit.
Yeah,
One of those
humble.
moments.
So, do you think like Mayweather could come back and play that same role? Like, you think people will buy that if Mayweather came in and they were interviewing and he was just like, you know, I just want to get number 51, and
He kind of did that though with Connor.
No, he's never he's always been boisterous and
Like,
always talking
got a point.
shit. He's always
Got
been
a
like,
point.
do you think that people will accept Floyd? I mean, yeah, if he came back and did that, like the humble route.
But Floyd, he's never lost though.
Yeah.
Connor hasn't got a dub in a minute.
You're
You know what I mean, he
had a
gotta be
reason
humble.
He had a reason.
Who
to
gonna
come back
respect
with
you if
his
you
head
talking
down.
shit and you
Yeah.
haven't won in 3
Yeah.
years?
Exactly.
Hey,
Do you think if he wins, he goes back to the old Connor where he's like cocky and stuff, or do you think?
I think he does.
No, I don't think so.
I think he does too.
This is the new Connor.
Okay, Roy.
This isn't the 2016 like he said.
He just said the
2020.
Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl next year, so he's,
Goddamn.
he's gullible.
What about you? Do you think he's going back to the old Connor if he wins?
I don't.
I think he gets a rematch. I think he's gonna get a big fight next fight. I think.
Who do you think he
Who knows?
rematches
Who
with?
knows?
But personality wise,
Yeah,
do
is
you
he going
think
back
he's?
to the old Connor?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was.
I think he would though.
I'm saying not immediately, not right after this fight. Like he gets another win after this. Like, I don't know what that that
Yeah.
weight class looks like. I don't even know who the title.
Yeah.
It's,
Who has a belt?
Mazladov is in there, right? Is he in there?
Oh, Mazadov,
Yeah,
he's in the
What's
The
Habib
welterweight.
doing?
He's in welterweight. This is all
he's in there,
welterweight.
but he's like at the top, huh?
This is all welterweight. I'm not sure why they're fighting welterweight, but
I think Cowboy was already that weight, and
Yeah.
Connor came up. I don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think him and Mazladov would be a good fight. I think Connor might win that one too, though.
Yeah,
that's a hard fight too, though.
That's tough.
He needs a couple of more wins, but trust me, if he get a couple of wins and he get back in the spotlight, he'll be the same asshole that's just who he was. That role was so too natural for him. That's who he really is. And like when I heard him throughout that interview, it was just like, okay.
He was humbled. It was like one of his first interviews that he used to do. He was humbled in that. It reminded me of that type of interview. Yeah,
interesting. You're gullible.
How?
If you believe that he was humbled.
He literally sounds humbled. I don't know what you want from me.
No, just hating at this point.
Yeah,
come on, man.
He sounds like
you just don't like the man,
bro.
Fuck him. I don't
like. What do you want from me? I'm just going on with what I see.
All right, bro.
See what you want, bro.
All right, bro. He tricking y'all.
We saw different interviews.
So,
you gonna catch him in the alleyway pissing on cats?
Connor, no.
I told y'all.
No.
Damn.
How do you feel about the Astros getting caught cheating with the? I hate how they call it technology.
Yeah.
Just call it a camera. Or
it was always in quotes too.
Right? Yeah.
Technology.
Like, how do you feel about that? What do you think should happen?
Vacate the title.
Yeah, that title gotta go.
That's never happened, though, right?
They said they're not.
Why would you vacate the title?
What's done is done.
They literally said because of this, it helped them in the World Series to win.
That's
why they were like 8-1 at home.
I saw some stats where there was like even away. Yeah. And then when they would play at home, it was a blowout.
Yeah, blowout.
It's like we're playing the Patriots.
Dodgers didn't know what to do. They were like, man, we thought we had a good pitching staff this year.
Who's working for them?
Man,
like I don't know, man.
But I mean, if that's the fine for World Series, any organization should take it. $5 million, okay.
Yeah, but they're saying that there's more players that are gonna get.
I heard that the players are good.
The players knew, and they had to have known if they were getting the signals.
Yeah, everybody.
I mean, they had to have known.
Yeah. Fucking hitting the trash can with a baseball. Like, how you not hear that? Like every time I throw a signal, I hear noise. Goddamn echo.
Like y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Like Whirly Bird 6 doing. Like that's crazy.
Oh man. But I mean, but it still takes skill, I guess, to be able to like, even though you know what's coming. Now, I guess if you know, as a professional batter, if you know what's coming,
fastball's coming. You gotta hit that.
Say less.
Fastball, bet.
They lost.
Bro, that's a little fine. Though.
They lost draft picks too, right?
Yeah, they lost draft picks.
They love draft picks.
Their managers were suspended for a year.
No, they got fired though.
No, the league suspended them and Astros fired them.
So they got fired though.
Oh, the league.
Goddamn, right?
That wasn't part of the actual. Whatever.
Yeah, but they got fired. So I mean, I'm not really gonna be. I think it sets a little precedent, a little slap on the wrist.
That's a little.
It ain't enough.
You don't think so? What do you think should have happened?
He said vacate the title already. I personally like
that's a lot.
That's huge.
Well,
that's it.
Well, yeah, I guess
you gotta run the parade back.
Fucking rewind.
That shit. Take all the DVDs off.
Run backwards.
Run that back.
Damn. What about you? What do you think they should have done? You think that was enough?
I mean, the players. I feel like the players got to get some kind of punishment. Also, I mean, I'm not sure how they would do it. The whole roster, but
like,
I mean,
like it's like a double-sided sword. Like if you're a player and you're like, no, I don't want to cheat. Like you fired. Like, what
do you think that like there's more teams that were doing it though? Like,
I think so. They were saying that it's pretty common.
So like. Do you think there'll be an issue like it was with PEDs and steroids where they had this one doctor, this one person to just start telling on everybody? Like they'll have these players just like, oh, you firing me, I'm telling on this dude because I know he did it, and he like, I'm telling on that dude because I know he did it. Like it would be crazy. Like everybody suspended. Like,
everybody's
we canceled the season.
That's gonna be crazy.
They march out there with
Sorry,
replacements.
Like who is this guy?
Johnny Rose stepping up the back.
Fucking Jonah Hill, baby.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
So if you say that's it, what do you think should happen, Chris?
I think that was good. I mean, I don't really watch baseball, so I don't know how this works. So
like, give him a $20 million, like.
It's pretty much like what the Patriots were doing, still in, like that's what it is. When
he was recording people too, right?
Filming a walkthrough. Like your walkthrough is pretty much the game plan.
You saw the video, niggas zoomed in on it. Bro.
Oh,
how you not know?
Gosh. They didn't get their shit taken away.
Nah, he skated by.
That was like practice though.
Yeah,
man.
I thought that was a game. I thought that was at a game.
In game.
That's crazy.
Even with the footballs though, he was using them in game with Tom Brady.
But like, what does that really do? Like, deflate it? It give you more grip?
Yeah, in those cold conditions. Where
it's cold. Okay.
When they say like you know how to be like, oh, New England don't lose at home, blah blah blah. Yeah. Maybe that's why.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Like you just said, look at the stats.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that does make sense. They like, don't look over here. All right, cool. Well, before we switch over to music, with only 13 days left in the month, will Johnny's prediction of the Lakers dropping first in the West become true?
Damn, you like you had trouble reading.
I counted it.
No, did you see the topic list? That shit was bolded on the bottom.
Yeah. Don't phonics work for me.
Do you think they're gonna drop?
I don't think so. I don't.
I made that look. Listen, because he's using it out of context. You want to answer it for me? You want to let me say it because it look like you're gonna say something.
Yeah, put it in perspective. LeBron has missed games. What other answering? So no, I'm putting it in perspective.
So I that was when LeBron was. There was rumored that he had a growing issue and he might miss some time. So I was like, if LeBron misses time, the Lakers are gonna drop out of that first spot. I said that. Now he's trying to like.
You had that first half.
He's trying to take all of that out and just say I said the Lakers gonna drop.
He's missed time though.
No, I said if he was taking time off though, like
he didn't play.
I said he was gonna be load managing.
What are you saying right now?
Wait, is he hurt?
I'm saying
load management.
Load managing. Okay. And then y'all were like, oh, that's different, blah blah blah. Yeah. But the thing is, whatever it is, I said he was gonna be out. Like, you know?
He was out.
He wasn't out like what I was expecting him to be out. Like, he's still there.
Okay, he's still there.
He wanted a vacation.
I thought he was gonna miss more than 2 games. I thought he was gonna miss time.
You think he Kawhi or something? What's wrong with you?
He was gonna miss time, like with a growing issue. He had the same injury last year and he missed time. So I just figured he was going to miss time.
I think it's aggravated, not really like broken down.
I don't care what it is.
It's not the same.
I just thought it was going to miss time because he's going to be careful with it and come back. You know what I'm saying? Because if you force it and you come back early, like, you know,
so when you say
messed up your whole career like Kawhi.
When you say miss time, how many days were you talking?
I was thinking not days, but games. Because I was thinking he's missing like maybe 10, 12 games. Like
that's a lot. That's more than
in a month.
That's the month.
No, but
that's how much he normally misses like a season.
But that's he didn't miss. He was more than that last season. But like that was dating back in like December when they started talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like when the growing injury first came up in December, I was expecting him to miss games from there and then come back like around this time in mid January. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, so I just thought he'd be coming back mid-January, and then the team would be, I don't know, up under shit. I thought the Clippers was gonna make a run for that number 1 spot.
Yeah, Clippers, no.
Yeah, but
so are you saying you don't think they're gonna fall?
I mean, right now it don't look like it. Shit changed.
All right, Roy, do you think they're gonna fall?
No.
Do you think they're gonna fall?
I mean, shit changed. It's already January 13th. They got like 5 games left in the month, like,
bro.
So yes or no? Okay, I'll go. I don't think they're gonna fall. No,
obviously it's not. I mean, it don't mean shit to say that right now.
Well, I mean, you kind of beat around the bush.
It don't mean shit to say that right now, though.
Come back February 1st.
Yeah, I told y'all. I knew all along. All right, so switching to music, Drake and Future dropped "Life Is Good." Did y'all like that song?
I dug it.
Yeah,
it was a good song.
Did you watch the video?
I did.
Yeah.
They were humbled. It's going around.
Yeah.
Like I'm working as a trash man.
Right. I'm watching the video like, what the fuck is this?
I'll do anything.
Wingstop.
Conor McGregor's rubbing off on everybody.
I don't understand. Like, was that the video?
Did you see the comments on the video?
Nuh-uh.
Like they did more work in that video than ever.
I think Kenny did Kenny say that? Who said that? Somebody said that in chat.
I saw a comment like that.
Say what?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the most work they ever did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro. I work like I perform on stage and shit.
Working on the weekend like usual.
Imagine Drake being.
I don't know who's too turned out.
Yeah,
bro.
He definitely looked like
I don't know who's to turn out to
he
file their
rocked
taxes.
him. He's out of there. The dude with the mullet, bro, he just got his ass. Oh shit!
These are the prelims.
I could definitely see Drake working at Apple though. He definitely look like
I can see that.
No, I see him as a dope waiter at like the
a waiter.
Yeah, like the Waffle House late at night.
Give him a little bit.
Waffle House?
Yeah.
Nah. I see Future at Waffle House.
Yeah.
Not Drake though.
Yeah.
Maybe Cracker Barrel. Fucking morning shit. But no, not Waffle House at all.
Magnolia pancakes.
Yeah, now we talking. Y'all want bacon?
He said Future. Waffle
Did you
House,
like?
bro.
Did you like the beat switch on there?
I liked it.
What's your Future and Drake collab song? Like, I know they got a joint album. What a Time to Be Alive. But what? Like,
come back to me.
That just come to your mind first.
Big Rings.
I was gonna say Big Rings too.
Oh, Scholarships.
Man.
Probably Scholarship.
Scholarship.
Scholarship was a bang.
Is that the one where he's talking about strippers?
Probably.
You danced all night.
Yeah, is that Scholarships?
Yeah,
that's a good song too.
Man, count about a cat.
Yeah, is that's that one?
Yeah, that shit go hard.
Yeah, that one's dope too.
Mine has to be Grammys though, because Grammys had a beat change in it too. I didn't think it won a Grammy.
I didn't like Future's hook on there.
I liked it. It kind of it flowed. It felt it down there felt like this song that's out right now.
It did, right? I feel like that beat was a sample from one of the other songs that they've done before in the beginning.
Don't be surprised, man. They just make heat.
Yeah. I like Future's hook on here too. It was pretty dope. I'm like, damn, Future.
Yeah.
You make hooks.
Have they set a release date or anything?
I don't. It was weird because that was the one song I did some research on, and it's Why you laughing?
I thought he farted on him.
Oh,
go ahead.
You're terrible, bro. But like it was like it came out just under Future, like under his record label. So I don't know if that's like one of his singles or if they really do have a collab project coming out. Because
I mean, their collab project's under Future, isn't it already?
I don't know.
Time to Be Alive, it's under Future.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Me neither.
Look it up.
Okay.
Research.
And then you got Mac Miller's album Circles that came out.
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
I listened to it, man.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think about the album?
All of it?
Yeah, the whole enchilada.
Yeah.
I listened to the whole.
Because
Did you listen to it?
Before it dropped, you're like, I hope it's a sample it.
Yeah.
Why would you
I've
say
never
that?
said that.
Yes, you did. You said, I hope it's a sample it.
I don't think I said
Yeah.
that.
It's in chat.
Okay, pull it up.
Damn.
All right, I will.
What'd you think about the album?
Ooh, it was sad, man.
Yeah.
Depressing joint, man. I feel like this album was just in the vault, just in case. I mean, like
they said this.
I
one,
liked it though.
They said this one was after
Swimming.
Yeah, it was like a follow up to Swimming, and he was.
It was
like,
supposed to be like they complement each other. That's why a lot of it was done already.
He was a little over halfway done with it. I know you just said that. What'd you think about it?
I liked it. It's kind of that's what I expected actually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good vibes. Like he did almost no rapping on it.
Yeah.
It was pretty much all singing. I liked it a lot. I like the vibe of the music.
Yeah, I thought it was a good album. I think he rapped on a bunch of good beats and no. Let me stop bullshit. Nah, it was a good album though.
Okay.
I think like it flowed well because I think we talked about this in the past about albums having a good flow to them. Like, and that's kind of why I like EPs because normally it's produced by like the same person, so there's like a specific sound throughout the album. And I don't know how the production was, like who were the producers on this one. But okay, so I was just gonna say that like it's had one sound throughout the entire album, so it kind of kept you there where it wanted you. Lyric wise, like I'm not a fan. I guess it's the lead single, but I don't really listen to singles like that. But that was my favorite song on there. What was it called?
Circles.
Good News.
Good News.
Was
that was my favorite song on there. Yeah,
that one was so sad when I first heard it. Like the beat. And like I was like, damn, this is a really
the vibes are crazy on that.
This is a real
At no
Mac
point
Miller
did that
album.
change though. Like you know how sometimes like you might get a couple energy songs or you get a song like that mode stayed from track 1 to the end. So
were you surprised there was no features?
No, I didn't really notice. He's the type of artist that could carry an album himself.
No, he can.
When you look at like the the deaths that's happened in hip hop and the albums that they've been releasing after they've been gone, like this is probably one of the most like well put together, I would say.
I think the biggest reason because a lot of it was complete already, and they had one producer for the whole thing.
But you still got to have somebody to put it in order and stuff.
They had one producer, the one I already worked with him for like half the album already.
Yeah.
So,
this is a really good album too. Yeah. It definitely felt sad because it's literally a Mac Miller, like his whole vibe.
Yeah.
And like when I'm listening, I'm like, God damn. He died.
Well, when some of the music I listened to, he didn't have just a sad vibe. He was like a party dude.
No,
type.
I mean sad as though it's sad that he's gone. It reminds you that he's gone. It wasn't like a sad album. It was a good album. When
he says certain lyrics, it like hits more too. It's
that's what it was.
Yeah. It wasn't like an emo album.
When he's talking about changing and stuff, I'm like, oh, that's not gonna happen. But
fuck you, Roy. Why would you say that?
Because it's
Diablo.
God damn.
Devil.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen.
He really did say that.
Bastard.
Damn, bro. You cold.
Yeah, man.
Giggles.
It's not gonna happen. It's not in this lifetime.
What would you rate it? Like 1 to 10?
I'll give that album. I mean, and not being a big Mac Miller fan, I just the way that album made me feel. I listened to it twice. I like the length. You know, I don't want to sit here and listen to a long ass album all day. I give it a 10.
Oh, nice. I give it a 10 too.
Yeah.
You give it a 10.
Would you give it?
I give it 8.
8?
I give it an 8.
Damn.
He's stumbling. What would be your only improvement that you would have liked to hear from it?
Only improvement.
What was missing for you?
I love swimming. And I love swimming. I think swimming was better than circles.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I can't really rate them at the same.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm not saying it's a bad album. I love this album. I'll go back to it.
Yeah.
It's like swimming better.
Okay. Yeah. All of his albums are good. Like
he don't put out.
I can't pick out a bad album that I wouldn't listen to without skips. But yeah. Damn, Roy. Hope you make it home okay. And then we got Eminem. He had a pop-up album, Music to Be Murdered By. That's that title was stupid.
Yeah, it was.
But what'd you think about it?
How'd you feel about the M album?
I thought it was fire.
You thought it was fire?
Hot flames.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This dude texts me, it's fire.
That's good.
We're on the same page then.
Damn, Roy.
I gave that
he was baking on you to be with him.
It was okay, man. It was like he's clout chasing, he's trolling, bro. Like,
how was he clout chasing?
Because he brings up all this old shit and he brings about him whining how the fans want this because he wants to be in the media. Why think he has so many views and stuff? Because he name drops for those reasons.
But he normally does that though.
He's clout chasing.
Do you think it's any different of what he normally does?
He wants to be revival, and we don't want him to do that. So that's why he's continuing to do this.
So
he's trolling us.
How'd you feel about the album, Roy? Let's let you go first. He got a lot of aggression.
Yeah. It was okay. Like about 5 songs that I really liked.
Yeah,
and that's about it.
5?
Sheesh. Yeah.
Orale.
About 5 I really liked.
5?
Yeah, the one with the Royce the 5'9", what you're going, you're gonna go. Whatever.
I don't know the name, but I remember
that one was bad. That one was badass.
Royce is spitting on there too.
Yeah. Well, he was on like 4 of them.
Yeah,
he was on 4 tracks. I did not like the other one he was on. Yeah. That one.
I didn't like. Yeah. I didn't like the hook, but I like the song.
One Slaughterhouse was dope.
Did you say Royce is on like 5 songs on there or 4?
Like, yeah, he's on. You're going in the Slaughterhouse one. Yeah, and then the other one.
So are those the ones that you like?
And then some of them.
Okay.
My favorite one's probably the You're Going In or the Anderson .Paak one.
I don't like
that one was fire. I love that track.
Lock It or something.
I don't like it.
But anyway, like that's cool that you didn't like it. I honestly,
did you listen to it?
I did. I listened to it. I listened to it when y'all told me
the whole album.
Yeah, the whole thing, start to finish, one time. I didn't think I thought it was fire. I thought it was a dumpster fire. Like I thought the album was trash.
We got an upset. We got an upset.
I thought it was trash. I mean, no, I'm lying. I didn't think
he don't know what he thought.
Well, let me talk to you for a minute.
It's a nice dumpster.
He punched himself in the dick.
Wow.
Johnny,
why go to dick?
What side are you on?
Look, let me explain myself. Can I explain myself?
Go ahead.
All right, look, listen. You gotta listen. You gotta open up your ears and listen because you don't like to listen, dog. And that's where our beef comes from.
You're
because you don't like to listen.
Go.
All right, I'm about to filibuster your nuts. Pause. So like, if you like that thing, like that he does the whole rap a bunch of words thing, like I mean, I guess the album was cool, but But like, does Eminem like where is he at in his career? Like is he a legend? Is Eminem a legend?
Yeah.
He has a classic album.
Yeah.
Revival.
Revival. He has a classic album.
He's trolling. LP, the
Yeah.
Marshmallow LPs.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I
that's
mean,
his first or second one.
I know it's not my favorite album, but I feel like the sales.
But I'm
But is that
okay.
his first
So
or second album?
But I'm
Damn,
saying
let Johnny talk,
that's his
Roy.
second.
Why
So
you
I'm-
beating him up?
I'm saying
I'm
like
gonna lead back to Johnny, helping Johnny.
Johnny needs your help, bro.
I'm trying to help you
He
out.
about
I
to
don't
say
need it,
so.
though.
His first album is a classic, but his other ones aren't. Is that where you're going, Roy?
No, his second album.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead,
You
Johnny.
finished? I don't know. I lost it. I don't know.
He
what
said
I was
it's
talking about no
dumpster
more.
fire, and if
You
you
did
like
say
the
dumpster fire.
I
rapidy
did.
rap,
Well, anyway, I didn't say nothing about
Rapidy
rapidy rap.
You did say that.
yes, you did.
Yes, you
Did I
did.
do my fingers like I was playing the piano?
Yeah, yeah.
I did that.
Bro, pay attention. Go.
I can't remember what point I was trying to
I
make.
just told you
You're
where
saying
it's
like,
at.
you're
That's
you're
not what
talking
I
about like
said.
how
It's rapidy
like
rap.
if you like rapidy rap, like
Oh yeah, if you like when you just going over
We
and
really
rapping a bunch
helping
of-
you.
rapping a bunch of words and shit.
Yeah.
Like if you're into that, like if that's your bag, like cool. But like I'm not like I'm not. That's not me. Like I don't like talk to me about something. Like there was one song on there where I can't even think of the name.
you talking about the Godzilla track with Juice, huh?
Nah, it wasn't that one. I didn't like that one. Like, why did he start doing that?
That's what he does.
Like,
You
I
just said that.
hate
But I'm saying
it.
Why are
that-
you asking why?
I'm
That's
saying
what
at the
he
very
does.
end of that track though, he kind of like he made a joke of it because
With the one
people don't
guy,
like that.
he was like
you know
snimming and nimming.
Yeah, yeah.
He did like a
But
little
this is like
callback.
this is the second
When you
time,
know,
third
you
time
know,
he
I guess.
used it.
What are you talking about? It's the second time he did it. He did a callback on the freaking kamikaze
Yeah.
one. What are you talking about?
No,
done
he's
it
using
before.
that guy, Chris. What's his name?
What guy?
Where
That was
he makes
him.
fun of. But he also used it in the Logic track that they collabed on.
I don't remember that. Nobody listens to
Yeah.
Logic.
This is 3 times already.
He
He used it at the end.
I'll concede.
But anyway,
I don't listen to Logic.
no,
Right, he did what Logic does on this album.
Does Logic do what he does?
bro,
Is that
he's
what
been
it should-
around longer
I
than
was
Logic.
gonna
Where do you
say,
know?
no,
How
listen,
dare
look.
you?
So Logic used Frank Sinatra, to kind of model like his album cover and all that. That's what Eminem did. Alfred Hitchcock used the same album cover and the same album name.
So you're saying he wants to
So-
do Logic because of his
And
album?
also the one he just put out, In the Darkness or whatever it's called.
Darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he talks about the Las Vegas shooting and the whole
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
He's in that mindset. Like, is that you? Or are you just talking about it? Like, that's not what you're going through.
You're all sweaty. Relax,
Yes, like,
Holmes.
I've been waiting for this.
No,
He
like,
did
is that
fucking-
what he's going through?
He
No.
did Dear Stan though.
It had different meanings though.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with you? You act like he's never made these type
That
of
music
songs
video
before.
made it one meaning.
I'm so done.
I mean,
He has so
I
much
personally
hate.
watched the video.
Anyway,
yet.
like the
watched the
Eminem
video,
album,
I haven't
like
watched the video yet.
So the whole video is him in the Las Vegas shooting mindset. The whole video is he's in the actual hotel room and he talks about the shooting, doing the shooting. That's the whole video.
That's about it.
What'd you think about? What do you give it, Johnny?
So he can't shed light on it, or
I feel like
Go
it
through your
it
own
was
stuff. That's
cool.
kind of like Logic with the 1-800 stuff.
that is true.
Logic never went through depression.
Oh
He
my
talks about it.
god! You just said, is that really what Eminem's going
I feel
through?
like it's a good cause, though. I mean,
You relate to your own stories.
You just bashed Eminem for doing
Yeah.
that, and now you're talking about Logic. Did
I
it?
never liked that song. I hated
Okay.
everybody that album.
Hey Johnny, what'd you give it?
Yeah.
I got with that album in itself. I'm not a fan. Like I said, I'm not a fan of that.
What do you
whole-
give it?
Damn,
I'm not a fan of that whole like
What's the rating?
blah, blah,
we
blah.
know, bro.
I was trying to talk, and then you went into how
What's the
you just started
rating?
sucking Logic's dick over
What's
there.
the? I said I didn't like that stuff. What's the
Anyway,
ratings?
I give it a 5.
Okay, thank
like
you.
at this point in his career, like why does he have nothing else to say but like babbity dabbity blah? Like he's
Yeah.
like a
Okay,
like a fucking robot that just learned
Yeah.
how to speak. Like,
I-
it's just
Like he reads a
annoying. Like I
Okay.
hate it.
cool.
It's trash.
What'd you think about the album?
I gave it a 9.
Damn.
I gave
What'd
it
I
a
give it?
9.
You rated that
man.
over Mac Miller's album?
I'm already listening more than the Mac
Yeah.
Miller album. I mean, that's
Damn,
just
and it's
being
twice as long.
twice as long.
I gave it. What'd I give it? I gave it an 8. I thought it was pretty diverse to just be a rapidy rap album.
That's
like-
what I'm saying. I've got more out of it than
Yeah.
just him just spitting super fast.
Like the only song
Man.
I didn't really like was the first one because it felt like he was going in the direction of being bitter about the revival response to people, which is
Get
what I think
over it.
he's
No
getting
one
on.
liked it, man.
But you're acting like he talks about it the whole
He
album.
is, but he still sounds whiny.
but that was one
I
song.
didn't get a whiny vibe at
No,
all.
not at all.
He even put in one of the songs.
I didn't. That's not what it was.
And one of the songs,
I'm whiny.
no, it's like, y'all don't think I'm whining, so I'm gonna rap about I'm being whiny.
Song,
Did you listen to the album?
Yes.
Or that one song where he said something about whining.
James Harden, look.
It was not a whiny
No,
vibe in that album.
It was pretty.
I just get that feel from the way he raps and like
where
his
that
style.
one song sounded.
Yeah, I like that song. I like the song with Young and May. I feel like she had a better verse than him on there, but it was a good song
I like the
overall.
song with Don Toliver.
Don Toliver,
but,
like
he
I
had
was,
the features,
no regret.
bro. I mean,
Yes.
who would have thought he would work with Don Toliver?
Don Toliver is up. I like that song. I like the Darkness.
What did
song.
you rate the album?
I gave it an 8. I just said that.
Okay.
I like the Darkness song. That's a good song for storytelling.
Mhm.
He also did Stepdad, which is another perspective.
That was the one song I was going to say was
but okay.
Darkness. No,
Go
you
ahead.
just made it click. Darkness. I made it a point to mention that song Darkness. But yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I like that song. Stepdad was dope as well. Like he had a lot of diversity on this album for people to think that it was just one dimensional or just rapidy rap.
It was
saying,
like he had rapidy rap songs on there.
No, every song he got into that like he
That
just
pocket that
lost
we don't like.
control and
That you don't like, bro. Don't speak for everyone. He has so much hate. I don't know why.
So talk about the rap. They said he might have broke the Rap God record with the end of this, where he did the fast one. I forgot what song.
Oh,
was.
just
MMA?
rapping fast.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But I like the Slaughterhouse thing that he did on there too. I thought Joe Budden was gonna be on there.
Nah, they're not coming back
But
together, bro.
I was like,
he's done. He said Joe's done.
but for some reason the hook sounded like Joe a little bit, but I know it wasn't Joe.
This is what I said.
But yeah,
sound like some old Joe.
Yeah, I give it an 8. What about you, Roy?
4.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah, it's a little higher than I thought it would be.
This album was better than Kamikaze in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot more songs that I would add to a playlist than Kamikaze.
I would agree with that.
But yeah, it was a good album.
I still haven't listened to Kamikaze.
We knew.
You gave a review on it, bro.
No, I didn't.
We knew.
I'm not you.
And then we got Mink Jenkins.
Mick Jenkins. So I went
The
into
Circus.
this. I went into this album thinking it was gonna be one of those old backpack happy type rappers that Chris always try to give props to. And it was like a really good album. It sounded again. It was a short album.
Have you ever heard of him before?
No.
Okay.
He's the one that did Water.
It was a short album where it felt again like it was one producer because it had one sound, and it was like it wasn't dull. It was actually upbeat. Like when I looked at the name, The Circus, I'm like, okay, I don't think he's really gonna be bringing those vibes. But it was really like a bunch of good like upbeat songs, but not too poppy type. Like I can't explain the sound, but it was consistent throughout the album, and he had bars.
Is this like a legit album release? Do you think?
It's an EP?
It's 19 minutes.
Like
It's
a
not
legit
even, I was
project.
gonna say it's
though?
not even 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
For some reason, I would see this one and his last projects different from his mixtapes.
I don't think there's a such thing as mixtapes anymore.
That's why I said it's different from his mix because when he put those out, they were like actual mixtapes.
Yeah, and I don't like long albums, and that's another reason why I like Eminem like an hour. But like I like this format where you stick with one sound and you do that. Like, and
You don't think it was a little too short?
Nah, I think it was perfect. Like I think it was.
Like
I feel like it started and it finished, and there was nothing else was needed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt about it, and that's how I felt about the Mac Miller. I was gonna ask y'all about that as a matter of fact. Like, do y'all feel like that was a concept album? Like,
oh yeah,
it felt good.
Yeah, it was good.
Because it like stuck to this like one simple idea or
the vibe.
Yeah, it was a concept album. Yeah.
What'd you give it as far as a rating?
The Mick Jenkins, I give it an 8.
Yeah. I give it an 8. No, I give it a 7.
Damn, you went 6, 7, 8. Which one?
I didn't say 6. I was gonna go between 7 or 8. I give it a 7 just because it was short. What'd you think about it?
I give it a 9. It was really good. I liked it. It was what
I mean,
not like all the songs went really well together, and I just wanted more. Like fit, flaunt, they were all great.
Listen.
It was great. I don't know what to say because it was great. It was my favorite drop.
Know.
It was my favorite drop in the last 2 weeks. I liked it more than Mac Miller.
Really? I'm mad that we're not talking about this Shake album though, man. But
I posted Chris to listen to it, so we can talk about it.
But you're being fake.
Yeah,
you just saw a name.
Bruh, it was when everyone was asleep.
I talked about like 3 weeks ago to listen before it dropped.
Damn.
Did you think it was different? Because you've listened to him before, right?
Yeah.
It was different from like him always mentioning like water and stuff like that.
I thought
that's when I first got
Mickey
introduced
Facts
into
dude.
Man.
Nah,
I was way off.
bro. You're off.
I was way off.
Yeah,
Like,
and then with the title, I thought it was gonna be kind of like a St. John collection or the second album that he did, where it was just totally different.
Am I tripping or did he sound like oh boy, the rapper that dropped the album called Igor?
Oh,
no, he don't sound like Tyler.
He didn't sound like Tyler.
No, sir.
Bro, where you going, bro?
No. But yeah,
I don't listen to Tyler, but I thought,
So how would you compare them?
Because I've heard him. I don't listen to him, but I've heard him. Obviously,
you heard him in like an interview or a song.
I've heard a couple of his songs, but I wouldn't say that I listen to him. Like, just because you hear some shit don't mean you listen to some shit.
If it's in your ears, what's it doing?
Of course you hearing it, but I don't go out. I don't be like, let me put some fucking
Chris with his.
I don't even know his name.
You know how you face this shit?
No, like I hate when he keeps.
No, but the way you phrase shit, like you just want to go.
I hate when he keeps going with it because it leaves me no choice. He's like, I heard it, but I ain't listened to it. Well, what are we doing, sir? Like, what does that mean?
I didn't say I heard it, but I didn't listen to it. I said I heard of him, but I don't listen to him.
But you listen to the album, Igor.
No.
So what'd you hear of Tyler then?
I've heard a couple of his songs. I can't give you titles. I don't listen to him like that. That's all I'm saying.
But you heard enough to compare him.
Okay.
Didn't know what he sound like.
Okay,
bro.
that's what we were trying to. Because
that's what I said.
I just never heard of him.
I just don't know how you capture the sound of somebody from a couple songs.
I just told you that because you don't be listening.
I'm just saying.
If you don't be so ready to be like, oh, that's crazy talk. Like, you hear what the fuck I'm saying, then you wouldn't have to go through all of this.
God damn, that's crazy. Did you listen to it?
Yeah.
What'd you think of the album?
I think it was a 9. I give about a 9.
Yeah,
it's a good listen. I mean,
yeah, you in and out.
Like he was talking about. I wanted more.
Yeah,
20 minutes it wasn't long enough.
Yeah, but yeah, and then last album, Moneybag Yo, Time Served. Damn you,
Time served. Indeed.
I knew what I was gonna go into. What y'all think about that?
Too long.
Yeah,
man. Too long.
It was underwhelming.
Underwhelming in comparison to what?
Just what I wanted. Like, I don't know. I didn't know what I was expecting. I just expected
so
more.
Okay.
That made no sense. It's underwhelming.
I didn't like it. Like, I don't
know what I was expecting, but it was underwhelming.
It wasn't that.
Underwhelming is when you have an expectation.
These are why I asked the questions I asked.
It wasn't. I don't know.
Did you listen to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever listened to him?
No.
Did y'all think he sound like Dolph? Like just voice wise? No? Am I the only one?
I can get the difference. I mean,
he's from Memphis, right?
Moneybag, yeah.
Moneybag, yeah.
That's what I thought. He definitely sounds like he's from
earlier.
Yeah. He definitely sounds like he's from Memphis.
I thought he was from Bompton.
Yeah, that's what you said. I liked my favorite song on there was the Black Youngster one. For some reason. I liked his hook. I haven't heard enough of Black Youngster in a while, so I think that's why I like that song so much. But
he was the original Tekashi 6ix9ine, like as far as like trolling and shit on the internet.
I don't know the name of it, but yeah.
That Summer Walker John was good.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I got a different opinion of her.
I
So.
I really did not like the Meg Thee Stallion one, the last one. I did not like that at all.
Nobody likes Meg Thee Stallion's
That was a favor. Like she owed him a song.
My album's long enough. You can go on the album.
Yeah.
Pop My Shit was probably the best song off there. It came on right after You Played with Baby, and Baby always murdered his features. By the way, like Baby goes hard.
I definitely got what I expected from this album, from the cover to the whole thing. It didn't really like give me anything that I didn't see coming.
Right, like Cam said though, it definitely felt too long. It didn't feel like an album, like, you know. But that's what you expect with these type of rappers, right? You're not really expecting to go in and hear.
Oh yeah,
sound.
just
a bunch of noise.
Yeah, like that's something I would play. I would hoop to that album.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of racket.
Like
you feel, I feel old.
Foul everyone.
Yeah, turn it on. Who making all that noise? Who making all that damn? Oh, that's that Moneybag.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was he does what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's what I say about forgot what I was talking about. Y'all always shit on me for saying that. Like, You're like, but did you like it or not? I'm like, well, it's
damn, you hearing voices.
no, because I always tell y'all when I rate an album, I say it sounded good for what he's doing, but I didn't like it. They were like, well, why are you rating it high? Because it was good for what he does.
You're finna rate it high, and you're anticipating us saying that.
No, you've said it before.
It's when he says I didn't really like it,
Yeah,
but it's
but-
a 9.
Is that what you're finna do right now?
Like, I get this album a 7, but it's not something that I see myself really listening to. I don't care for it, but he does that thing, that trap rap, like he does that well.
Okay,
he's in his lane, and I feel like for that genre, like that's a good album for that lane. Like I give it a 7.
Nothing wrong with that.
But personally, I don't fuck with it.
Still going. Okay. I give it a 6.
So we kind of right in there.
Yeah, like it wasn't a bad album if you know what you're expecting.
Thank you.
If you're not looking for like lyrics, this is yeah, you're in the right place.
That's why when you say it was underwhelming, I'm like, what would
I
you
just wanted something
expecting?
consistent. It was just all over the place when it comes to
My bad.
like everything. I don't know.
But he's not really
like what you
he got priors, bro.
I mean,
Like, what do you want?
I listened to that after like my 3rd listen of Mick Jenkins.
You gotta plan your listens accordingly.
It didn't work out like that. Like,
yeah,
that's
why I listened to Mac after Eminem.
Okay.
Because of the vibes, you kind of get an idea. And I listened to this
Mac
one last
like 4 times. Like that's a perfect length. And I think right after Mac, I listened to Mick Jenkins. So I was like, I was able to get those out the way real quick. And then I looked at the length of them other ones.
Whoa, buddy!
It felt like homework.
Yeah. But what'd you think of the album?
I gave it a 6.
Give it 6,
7. I mean, around there.
I can feel you though. I
Too
feel
long.
that.
I like Reset better, and I like this Forever.
But see,
got his last album.
I feel like you're a better judge too because you actually listen to his prior work. I just hear the shit that come out on the radio. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
Or the singles or whatever.
You don't got like a streaming service?
I do, but I don't
like your car has that Apple Play shit.
When you play, like, it's not gonna play any Moneybagg Yo songs if I don't listen to rappers like Moneybagg Yo. Like, you know what
like
I mean?
the radio or like your shuffle?
Yeah.
The which one?
I don't know what you asking, bro.
Like, do you listen? Are you listening?
I don't know what these questions, bro.
Yeah. So are you talking about on the radio or on your Walkman?
What's your question?
Like, how are you listening to it?
Anywhere
He's
my
lost.
phone is at. You
All
lost.
right.
Like, I don't
All
know
right.
what you asking.
I just asked you, do you listen to it on the radio or your Walkman?
I listen to it wherever it comes on at.
Okay,
just like
so,
I was talking about
no
earlier.
answer. Okay, cool.
Wherever I hear them, that's where I hear them.
Cool.
I don't know what you're trying to get at.
Yeah. I asked it twice. You didn't get it twice. It's all good. We're moving on.
Nobody got it.
Yeah, you're right.
Only
you're
in
right.
your head.
Only in my head. But anyway, anything else you want to cover before we wrap up?
I'm good.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Nah, man, I'm good.
Where can people check us out, Roy?
Everywhere.
Like where?
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Stitcher, everywhere.
That's what's up.
Appreciate you coming through, Killer Cam.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Jose in the background, man. We appreciate you coming out here every day, producing the show. Shout out to
Pub Sports Radio,
Southtown. Everybody. But like Roy said, you can hear us everywhere, but it doesn't matter where you're listening to us from. Don't forget to turn down the bass and turn up the treble.
I can't quit, I'm too legit. Dropping jewels, niggas dying off the vapor.